This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
We preview another Memorial Day event in our area next. Welcome everyone, get comfortable and get ready for some local information. I'm Ken Kara and I thank you for watching. After so much time apart, many communities are looking forward to Memorial Day as a day to gather and a day to remember those who gave their lives for our freedom. Here's Lisa Sugar.
This coming Monday, Memorial Day, a parade will once again go down the streets of Beaver Meadows. I'm pleased to be joined by Jennifer Barnes-Evans, who is a member of the Beaver Meadows Citizens for Recreation, which is hosting this annual event, which is the Parade and a Program in the borough. So Jennifer, it's great that things are back to normal for a lot of communities, that they are hosting parades, but Beaver Meadows was one of the communities that actually had something last year in recognition of Memorial Day, correct?
Yes, we decided last year, we spoke to the Borough Council and we just felt that it was, the event was outside and, we still felt that it was too important to not honor the war dead, and we wanted to make sure that we could do it, and we did, and it was different, but everyone pulled together and we had the parade and we had the ceremony and we made it happen.
Now, the only thing you told me you didn't do was like the little social gathering afterwards. You canceled that this year, but it's back on for this year, correct?
Last year we did not have, we usually invite anyone that comes to the parade, participates in the parade, or comes to the ceremony afterwards, that the Citizens for Recreation, in conjunction with the borough, we have hot dogs and hamburgers and birch beer for everyone that's there. So we have that at the Alfred J. Mitchell Memorial Playground, and we do that immediately following the ceremony on Monday morning.
I grew up there, so I love Beaver Meadows. My dad, very active in the VFW there, the late Joseph Fergazzi. So it was always a special day. I mean, for me, we would always have to be out on the porch watching the parade go by, wave to my dad. It was always fun. And even my kids, I would take them down. And it seems like the community has still held on to that. I mean, Beaver Meadow is steeped in traditions, and that is one that you really take pride in presenting for the community.
Yes, we absolutely do. We call Beaver Meadows the center of the universe. But I do always feel that the Memorial Day, it's kind of like a homecoming event, and you see people that maybe lived in town before or come home to visit, and it's just, it really is a great morning. And of course we don't forget, we want to honor our veterans and the war dead, and but it's important, and that's why we did it last year as well. We just felt it's too important to let go.
You are absolutely correct. I agree with you 100%. And it is the center of the universe. I agree with you on that. So now tell everyone, our viewers that are watching, when exactly will the parade take place? Where will it start and go so that they can be there to line the streets?
Yes, it will begin on, so it's Monday, May 31st, Memorial Day at 9 o'clock. The parade forms at St. Piers and Paul's parking lot on Berwick Street, and then it will go down Berwick Street to Broad Street, and then we go up Dean Street and over 3rd Street and back to Memorial Park, where that is where we will have the ceremony. And
it's such a beautiful setting, the gazebo in the park, and there's plenty of room to social distance, so everybody doesn't have to be on top of each other. And it really is a beautiful event each and every year. What organizations will be taking part in this?
Well, of course, we will have the VFW, American Legion veterans will be there to participate in the ceremony. The Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, we have the 6th grade honor students, clergymen, guest speakers of the mayor, and we have the Poppy King and Queen will be there as well. And although I'm not sure about a band because of the way things have been going with the school districts, but we will have music as well by Dave Danishevsky if we do not have a band, and we'll have, we're working on a trumpet player for taps as well.
Very good. And all of this begins then at 9 a.m., correct?
That's correct. And then the ceremony immediately follows right in Memorial Park. And after the ceremony, then everybody will be going to the Alfred J. Mitchell Memorial Playground. And we will have that even spread out as well, just to keep people a little more socially distanced, but so that we can all be together and have fellowship together that day.
Well, congratulations on preserving the tradition. It is something that we all should stop and pause and say thank you to those
Absolutely.
who
Absolutely.
made our country what it is today. So congratulations on keeping that going. And I hope that you have a wonderful turnout and a very wonderful Memorial Day.
Today's news feature is brought to you by Feisner's Ford in Freeland, who is celebrating 75 years in business. Give them a call at 570-636-3920, or you can log on to feisnersford.com.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Here's our forecast from the National Weather Service on Thursday. Partly sunny, then gradually becoming sunny with a high in the 70s. Thursday night, a slight chance of rain after 2 a.m., partly cloudy with a low around 50 degrees. Friday, rain mainly after 8 a.m., high near 60 degrees. Friday night, rain mainly before 2 a.m., low in the 40s. Saturday, a chance of rain before 2 p.m., partly sunny with a high near 60 degrees. Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low in the 40s. Sunday, mostly sunny with a high in the 60s. And Sunday night, partly cloudy with a low in the 40s. Some District 11 softball and baseball playoff scores on the SSPTV Standard Speaker scoreboard today. In the Single A softball playoffs, Marion beat Weatherly and will now face top-seeded Tri-Valley. Morgan Kelly had 14 strikeouts for Marion in the win. North Schuylkill is the second seed in the AAA softball playoffs, and they beat Salisbury in the opening round. Tamaqua took a loss in a close game to Wilson in the 4A playoffs. In baseball, North Schuylkill tops Saucon Valley in the 4A bracket and will now face number 2 seed Bethlehem Catholic. There's 59 days until the Pennsylvania 11 to 12-year-old Little League All-Star Tournament at Whispering Willows Park in Cunningham. Today's countdown is brought to you by the Brass Buckle Mexican Restaurant. Hit a home run just across the street from Whispering Willows Park. Ken Pollock Ford, the most important option on your next vehicle is your dealership. Make that dealership Ken Pollock Ford your #1 most trusted dealer. Boyer's Food Market, shop fast and save money. Over 6,000 items on sale every day. And Falvello Law, seriously injured in a car accident? Call us. Find out what the Borough of Cunningham has planned for Memorial Day after this break, and later in sports, a feature story with the Hazleton Area High School girls lacrosse team.
The Lehigh Valley Health Network is offering an accelerated summer EMS work-study program. Anyone interested in participating in the class must apply by June 4th. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Thomas F. Gaffney, age 69, of Schnecksville. Services will be held at a later date under the Hinselman Funeral Home. Reverend Michael R. Gardy, who passed away on January 14th. A memorial service will be held on June 5th at First United Methodist Church in Muncie. The Chernobyl Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Michelle Kapuschinsky, age 67, of Hazleton. A graveside service will be held on June 12th at 11 a.m. at St. Michael Ukrainian Cemetery. The Hillary J. Bonham Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Eugene Kennelly, age 69, of Pardisville. A graveside service will be held on Friday at 11 a.m. at the Calvary Cemetery. The Frank J. Bonham Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. And Patricia and Snyder of Hazle Township, the McHugh Wilczek Funeral Home, will announce their arrangements. Today's social and obituary report is brought to you by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory. Call 570-788-0977 or go to harmonfuneral.com.